for joining us.
High school graduates and who failed the exit exam can now get the diplomas. Governor Jerry Brown signed a bill earlier this month that resolved the exit exam requirement at all California high schools. The bill goes into effect next year, so high school graduates who were denied the diplomas will be able to go back to the school districts and request their diplomas.
In other news, if you aspire to be on camera, behind the scenes, or simply have the desire to start your own production business, well, here's an option for you. Our Digital Media Center held an open house to showcase our equipment, different products, and services we offer. Our center is a business
Excuse me. Your graphics are put on, and this is how you compose a video shot. Anybody can turn the video. Audio is listening to the students when they bring up mics and put them down.
Share their thoughts after
so it's all part of a team effort, so you have to work with people.
I was really impressed with all the facilities and the instructors, and it's really good to see that our Santa Ana students have access to just such sophisticated facilities and technology.
Oh, I'm completely blown away. I mean, like the whole film thing. It's got like I recently had fun earlier with the green screen. I mean, that's like there's that. I mean, there's always a camera work, and then there's always being in front of the screen. So it's kind of my idea.
From what you've seen, are you considering Santa Ana College?
Oh yes. I have. Earlier today, I went for my research program. I went to go to SAC, and I got some information, and this has certainly kind of got the final nail in the coffin. He was like, I kind of really want to go now. I mean, this certainly has stirred up my attention, as you know, it's kind of my curiosity. So it's like, well, I want to apply to SAC.
And we definitely look forward to seeing more people visit our facilities. For more information, you can visit our website at ranchodmc.com.
The happiest place on Earth just became the priciest place on Earth. The Orange County Register reported that the theme park raises prices for the annual passes. The no blackout premium passes was eliminated to make room for two new opinions. One of these opinions brought disbelief to many after learning they were overpriced $1,000. Disneyland officials announced that it was a way to continue a world-class experience. But some Disney goers speculated it was a way to reduce overcrowding. It was reported that the numbers of passes holding increased by 250% since 2001.
Solar panels and energy efficiency were the focus at Irvine's Great Park.
Rudy Garcia got to see the bright competition at this
From the ground, it just looks like people touring model homes. But from well above, you can see a solar panel on every single home. It's time for the Solar Decathlon. This competition was put on by the U.S. Department of Energy, where national and international teams competed to build some of the most energy efficient and self-sustaining homes. Some national and international leaders attended the awards ceremony. And just before the awards were handed out, the Assistant Secretary of Energy praised the students for their contributions to the future.
You and your generation are the people we've been waiting for. You and the more than 33,000 former solar decathletes in your network are the leaders who are going to make this happen over the course of your 40-plus year careers ahead of you, leading us to where we need to go in 2050.
Team Orange County won second place in the engineering competition. OC students from local universities and community colleges gave a tour of their entry, Casa del Sol.
Casa del Sol is an inspired piece that developed out of the California poppy, which is not only orange, it's also the state flower. And us being not only the home team, but the only team in Southern California, we felt that it was we represented a large swath of California, and that was appropriate. But the other thing we took away from that was the fact that the California poppy opens and closes to the sun. And so we wanted to develop that via a methodology called biomimicry, and that is to model your designs after nature, bring that into the house.
McDonald went on to talk about the team's win.
So for us to be here with two community colleges and a private institution and competing against some of the best teams in the world and doing well and winning second place in engineering when we're up against a team that had a whole lot of professional help in that arena, and they went with standard systems. We pushed the envelope and tried to branch off into new territory. It's very exciting, so I'm very happy about it.
The Orange County home features an herb garden that uses either rain or gray water, really modern design, and enough solar panels and technology to keep this home working in a bright California sun.
So this appears to be one of the more popular homes here at the Solar Decathlon, as you can tell from the line behind me. And after the competition is all said and done, the OC team still doesn't know where this self-contained, solar-powered home will end up. Reporting from the Great Park in Irvine for Around and About Orange County News, I'm Rudy Garcia.
Visit teamoc2015.com.
Teal color pumpkins will be used this Halloween alongside regular pumpkins. A project known as Teal Pumpkin Project is meant to raise awareness of food allergies and promote inclusion of all trick or relators. The organization behind these painted pumpkins is Food Allergy Research and Education, or FAIR. According to FAIR's Webster, this campaign is meant to offer children with food allergies an alternative to candy by giving out non-food items. So if you see a house with this Halloween with a teal colored pumpkin, you'll know they'll be handing out something else other than candy.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month has approached.
And we had our reporter David Corral get more information.
This famous I Love Lucy grape stomping scene was inspired by Janice Dinwiddie for the Stomp Out to Breast Cancer event. John G. West is a founder and former chairman of the Beware Foundation, whose mission is to inspire women to follow the guidelines for early detection of breast cancer. A silent auction took place and had vintage cars and sparkling wines as prizes. And all the proceeds were for the foundation. Dedicated to those who lost and those who won't quit the fight, the Beware Foundation has brought Stomp Out to Breast Cancer at the Oak Creek Golf Course in Irvine. I had the chance to interview Maryaan Lawson to share her insight about breast cancer victims.
So one of my good friends is a breast cancer survivor, and I'm here to support her. I actually have two girlfriends here that are breast cancer survivors, and I'm out here to support a cause for them. They are both cancer-free and thriving, and all the women out there that think that it's the end if you get diagnosed with it, that's not the case. Get a second opinion, get out there and get help, and you can have a cure too.
This is the 8th annual event, Stomp Out to Breast Cancer, put on by the Beware Foundation. They are hoping to raise more awareness about this disease. From Around and About Orange County News, this is David Corral.
For more information about the foundation, go to their website, beawarefoundation.org.
An animal project group wants you to spend Halloween with your pets. The Orange County Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals is putting on and trick-or-treat fantastic pets and their owners in Huntington Beach. The event is 9 a.m. October 24th at the Huntington Beach Center Park activities, including games, food, pets, and animals, costume contests. The event is free. If you plan to attend, you can visit the website orangecountysPC.org for more information.
Miles Square Park was the site of a walk that remembered those affected by suicide.
Diana Montelis talked to some of those affected.
Many people walked together to support those affected by suicide. The Foundation of Suicide Prevention put on this annual event called Out of the Darkness.
We are here today because we've all been touched by suicide in some way. And because we are here, we know and understand that suicide can indeed be prevented.
Families came out to share their stories. Some attending the event talked about the struggles as they thought about taking their own life.
Every time I was able to deal with them a little bit less. When I was just starting middle school, I started dabbling with drugs, alcohol, and self-harm.
Others attended to remember those who lost their lives to suicide.
It's all about awareness, making people aware about a mental illness that someone may have that may not have any signs whatsoever. But are suffering so severely inside that that they actually would commit and end it all by suicide. So we need to start with reaching out to the young folks that have trouble speaking with their parents or feel like they have no one to talk to.
The walk helped inform people about the resources available for mental illnesses and suicide prevention. It also gave people a place to talk about what happened to some of their loved ones. Reporting from Fountain Valley, Diana Mendoza for Around and About Orange County News.
For more information, visit the page afsp.org.
The Anaheim Police Department is using their Facebook page to show the public where the traffic officers are patrolling and handing out citations. Their first post showed a map of where an officer was located and a picture of the police officer's radar gun. The police department hopes to decrease the amount of collisions and promote awareness of traffic safety. An Anaheim police spokesman says the reason for this is to make the streets safe for the pedestrians. For more information about the traffic safety locations, check out the Anaheim Police Department's Facebook page at facebook.com/AnaheimPD.
The county went up on a film festival in Santa Ana that showcased Orange County Latinos and multicultural heritage.
Reporter Adan Servin has the story.
It's Fiesta time, and in this Fiesta it was all about films. The crowd gathered at the Frida Cinema to watch one of the highest grossing comedies in the history of Mexican cinema, Nosotros los Nobles.
Cancelaron mi black. Y mi black, cancelaron todo.
¿Me puedes explicar por qué nos están quitando todo como si estuviéramos en Venezuela?
Porque descubrieron un fraude. Fiesta organizer Victor Payan says even though it's a comedy, it's an important movie.
But this film is great because it's a comedy of values and about economics. A father has to teach his kids a lesson about the value of work.
Other movies featured at the Fiesta were El Gran Calavera, El Americano featuring actor Edward James Olmos, and Ramona starring Dolores del Rio. In Santa Ana, Adan Servin, Around and About Orange County News.
For more information about the Fiesta, visit their website, ocfilmfiesta.org.
Thank you for joining us for this week's Running About Orange County News.
And please join us for next week's Spanish show.